spiritual mentor. Thank you for finding your way back to my channel. If you have never seen me before, go ahead and like this video. I know you're gonna like it already. Subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And if you already are subscribed and you're familiar with me, then hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for chiming in. What's going on with everybody? Let me know how y'all feeling in the chat. We're going to get into a few things today, guys. We're just going to be talking about what's next. I'm not sure if I maybe just will title this video "What's Next for Everyone." I'm planning on being on here for an hour, maybe more, maybe less, but I hope everyone is feeling great. And let's just get into it. So I feel like for me, the last couple of months, not even the last couple of months, maybe let's just talk about we can really talk about the last week I've had. Like, I definitely feel, let's go back to the last couple of months. I might be a little all over the place because mentally I definitely am feeling very scattered right now. But I do feel, guys, that I've definitely been questioning my purpose a lot. I've definitely been questioning, if my purpose is even a significant one. I've definitely been questioning, what matters in terms of what I do, and just really wanting to find reason, wanting to find significance, wanting to find, I don't know, will, motivation, fire, spark, inspiration. Maybe inspiration is the word I'm looking for. I've really been wanting to find inspiration in the work that I do. And I've definitely been having a little trouble just being inspired. Also, the concept of time has really, really, really been eating at me. And I feel like I've recently just been feeling like, and I might not address everybody's comments, but I'm reading every single one. I might not address too many because, of course, we're gonna save this. So I want anybody that is watching this back as a regular video to be able to kind of follow everything pretty good. But thank you guys. I'm glad you guys love the look, love the hair. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I feel like lately I just haven't really been wanting to think about time. Like I said a few weeks ago, that I just wasn't gonna live my life going by time. And this might sound crazy, but I feel crazy most days. I literally said I'm not going to celebrate my birthday next year. I'm not going to live off of what I'm doing this day and this day and this day. I'm gonna go to sleep when I feel like going to sleep. I'm gonna move around when I feel like moving around. I'm not going to let the 24 hours define me. I'm not going to let time define my schedule and what I do because of what day it is. I just don't want to think about time. Like, I got that download and I was like, okay, cool, no big deal. And I've been experiencing a lot of timeless moments where time just isn't a thing. Like, I had one day last week that literally felt like 4 days. I had one day last week that felt like 4 days. Like, throughout that day, like, I started off the day feeling very, 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 very low. I cried all morning. I had a really, really low morning. And then after that, it's like I just sent out a beacon of love. There were so many people that were DMing me after that, just telling me great things. And I had so many people check on me. I had a lot of really great, deep conversations. Just the awakening and the aha moment that you experience after the darkness. I experienced that immediately after everything happened in the same day. And it was a long day, guys. It was just a long day. I had an awesome session that day, just a random spur of the moment session that was really, really good. It was just a very, very, very long day that really felt like 4 days. And, that kind of caused me to have a download, like, maybe I don't celebrate my birthday next year. Like, maybe I just let the day kind of come and go and see how I feel about that. Like, I am definitely someone that has become obsessed with results and doing things in certain, timelines. I think my work has caused me to do that and feel that, and just in life in general, everything is based off of time. I feel like time is kind of like the spiritual capitalism, like, time really robs us of so much. And I feel like I've definitely been fighting against time lately. I hope that made sense. And I feel like whether you've been fighting how I've been fighting, just trying to trying to make sense of a lot of things, trying to understand a lot of things, trying to understand myself more. As I've been coming through this fog, I've definitely been, kind of feeling the momentum build. But that's why I want to talk about what's next. That's why I want to talk about what we're going to step into as we move forward, because I feel like I've really just, I don't even know if this is an awakening. And if this is, then I'm dealing with this like every 60 days at this point, seriously. My poor brain is so fried. And I feel like I've just been learning and unlearning and learning and unlearning and learning and unlearning since a few months before my birthday in August. And I'm going to go with it, honey, because that's what, is called for right now. So I'm going to go with it. But it has been a lot. But that's why I want to talk about what's next. And I hope you guys enjoyed these lives. This is maybe my third time doing this. So I hope you guys enjoy these. And I always prepare a little bit before so I can be a little more chatty. But if anybody has any questions, I would love to answer any questions if they end up calling out to me. You guys can also book private sessions with me at my website. The website is in the description of every YouTube video I have up. Also, mentorships are available. I'm now doing business reboots. I might do a business tip video. Ooh, I need to do a business tip video. Maybe I'll film that today. I need to do a video about business tips for you guys. And also talking about, my reboot more specifically. But I definitely want to do a video talking about some different business tips. So maybe I'll do that today. I also want to do a podcast episode today. So let me know if you guys have any podcast episodes that you might want to see. But I just want to take advantage of the energy that I have in front of me. And these days, okay, when I'm feeling good and my energy is working for me, I have to take advantage of it. So I would definitely say that to everybody, as these energies are kind of settling, as we're getting a little bit more comfortable, as things are kind of slowing down, take advantage of this energy. If you feel good, then allow yourself to feel good. Hey, Auntie Kens, you're always here. Hey, boo. Asking questions. Well, it can really be whatever the question is, just ask it. Don't think too much about it, because I'm not going to think too much about it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. If you just want to, do 3-question reading and you just want a general reading that kind of tells you anything, like your general whatever, then you can do that. And yeah, in terms of booking with me, because I do have a 3-question option, I'm just going to pull a few cards just for the collective for what's next so we can get started. I pulled, what am I thinking about? Not I pulled. Basically, you get to ask 3 questions, and I give you a tarot and oracle reading, and I send you a video similar to this where I'm basically just pulling the cards and letting you know what's going on. And you can send in 3 questions, or you can just do a general reading and it could just be about whatever. Or you could say you want it to be about career or about money. You have a little bit of room to kind of put a few details, so don't think about it too much. And someone else also asked me when I felt confident enough to read tarot, and reading tarot for other people. I would kind of say immediately, when I started reading tarot, I didn't have any idea. I didn't know I was psychic. I didn't know anything. I just knew that I could do this and that I was good at it and that I felt good when I was doing it. So I started doing it. And felt called to charge, so I started charging people. But I really think that the way I found tarot, I kind of just stumbled on it. And I feel like that kind of allowed me to just not have all of these preconceived notions about what it should be. It just allowed me to kind of, step into the space and do the work. So yeah, I think it's better to kind of get into some things without having a lot of preconceived notions about it, because I feel like what's going to be working for you is going to be working for you specifically. So yeah, just be patient though. Okay guys, let's get into our first spread. I thought I was going to pull so many cards, but let's be real, I don't feel like it. So we're just going to use my brain today. So we have 5 cards in my brain. I think that's pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another tarot class before the year is out. Maybe I'll ask about that and see if anyone is interested. Okay guys, you can kind of see through this. So so I need to keep my hair in the front. I might end up trying to, I don't know. But for the tarot class, I think I might do another one before the year is out. I'm not sure. I'll ask and see if there are people who are interested, and if there are, then maybe I'll do one more before the year is out. But I don't think I was planning on having another one maybe until like March maybe, to be honest. But I'll see. I'll ask if anyone wants one more before the year is out. I could definitely bring it up. But yeah, let's get into, and you guys can let me know in the comments if you guys want another tarot class. Whenever you see this video, you can let me know and I'll be looking. All right, let's go ahead and get into these cards. So we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Magician. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So let's get into it. Well, let's get into our oracle cards as well. So we have You're Already Doing It, Stop Overthinking, Keep Facing Your True North. You're Already Doing It, Stop Overthinking, Keep Facing Your True North. And we also have Keepers of the Earth, You Are Not Alone, Ancient Ancestors Stand Beside You. Keepers of the Earth, You Are Not Alone, Ancient Ancestors Stand Beside You. So with the Chariot in reverse energy, you know, I feel like a lot of us are definitely a little apprehensive about moving forward alone, and also moving forward in a different way. You know, the Chariot is all about innovation and, you know, progression on your own. It's about kind of picking up, you know, putting your big girl panties on and being like, you know what, let me get the fuck from where I'm at right now. Like, let me pick myself up. Let me get myself together. Let me figure out what's going on. Let me make sense of this. Like, let me just do the fucking work. So I feel like, you know, we might have a little resilience just as we're getting started. But I feel like our confidence in ourselves is really what's going to be holding us together. You know, with this Magician energy, of course, the Magician is about being able to manifest very well. The Magician is the energy of, you know, just someone who has all the tools to create their own reality. Also someone that's able to use all of the tools for their benefit, you know. So being in a space where even if this isn't working or this isn't working or this isn't coming together, you're able to find, you know, solutions in those spaces. You're able to find things that are going to be working in those spaces. So being open to just, you know, figuring out what's going to be working for you, how you can make it work for you in different spaces, that's definitely going to be very key. Also with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you know, the Queen of Wands is the energy of isolation, you know, and that's definitely how I've been feeling, because I am the Queen of Wands. Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? I am the Queen of Wands. Ever since I got my first tarot deck, I've always felt like the Queen of Wands was me. Like, I love the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is about putting all that fire energy on ice for a little bit. And the Queen of Wands energy is kind of like a reclusive energy, going within. You know, the Queen of Wands is usually someone that gets a lot of attention, someone that's very bright, someone that's very, very beautiful, someone where, you know, people flock to you. You have a very infectious energy. People fall in love with you easily. Like, people are just, you know, people cling to you. People see something in you that they really, really want for themselves. And I definitely feel like that's absolutely an energy that we can relate to, of course. But I feel like, you know, we might kind of want to put that energy on the back burner a little bit. Or not so much on the back burner, but just reserve it for who we really want to, you know, bring it to the table for. Because it's hard being on all the motherfucking time, seriously. Like, it's hard to be the Queen of Wands all the time, to keep your energy up, to always be in that space. It's definitely difficult. And I feel like the Magician energy, all of this work, you know, and focus that we're putting into our craft and creating this beautiful thing. Of course, we don't want, you know, things from outside spaces to come in and mess up what we have going on. Of course, we don't want that stuff to throw us off. So I feel like it's normal to kind of go within whenever you're doing a lot of work, because you just want to get yourself right before you step back out again. You want to make sure that you're okay. You want to make sure that you're sound. You want to make sure that you have your head in the right place before you step into, you know, the position that you're going to be getting into. So definitely with this Queen of Wands in reverse, you know, don't be feeling weird or antsy or uncomfortable if you feel like you need to kind of spend a little bit of time inside working on you as we move forward, because the Magician is about doing a lot of work. The Magician is also about starting from scratch, building a lot of things from scratch, and making a lot of beautiful things out of nothing, making something out of nothing. So just trusting that you can do that, knowing that you can do that, and really doing the work to see all of that energy come full circle. And also, you're already doing it. You know, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So we have You're Already Doing It. This energy is letting us know you don't need to stress about, you know, do I need to wait 6 months before I open this business? Or do I need to wait 6 months before I tell this person how I feel? It's like, you know what you want to do right now. So just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going in that direction. And it doesn't mean that you have to do it tomorrow, but create a plan, you know. And whenever you create a plan, whatever you're trying to do seems a lot less daunting. It's a lot less scary because you're not thinking about, oh, I want to move my family out of the hood. Like, figure out how you can make your first meal first. Figure out how you can save your first $100,000 first. Like, figure out where you can start off to, you know, just create the space that you want to be in. Also, this Keepers of the Earth energy, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So if a lot of you are trying to do a lot of things in regards to your family, or, you know, whatever you're trying to do, I feel like your ancestors are right beside you. You guys could definitely be breaking a lot of generational curses. If you're aware of that, then your ancestors are definitely supporting you in that. And yeah, this is a very independent moment. You know, you're going to have a lot of very dark, secluded times, but I feel like, you know, it's just balance. And I feel like right now is definitely a season of work. And I feel like it's definitely a season of putting action behind the words, which is always a little bit difficult, a little bit confusing. It always trips you up a little bit because, I don't know, it's just strange to dedicate, you know, your time and your energy into healing yourself and also everyone around you. But that's kind of what we expect of ourselves. We expect ourselves to never drop the ball or always have our hands in everything or always be everywhere at every moment. And it can definitely feel a little strange to say no, or to just decide that, you know, I'm going to choose me. I'm going to move in my own space. I'm going to just kind of go within a little bit and really make sure that I tend to myself in this moment. But, you know, it's all about having a really great support system. And as long as you have a great support system, then you can have the freedom to just kind of, you know, take that break if you feel like you need to take a break. And I do feel like we have a very good support system here, even if it's just, you know, for my ancestors, even if it isn't a physical support system. I thought I heard my cats, but no. All right. We also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have Strength and we have the Sun. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, we have Strength, and we have the Sun. So definitely the Nine of Cups in reverse is, you know, a question to refocus where you're finding your joy. You know, the Nine of Cups in reverse is typically about, you know, being unsatisfied, even being a little materialistic, you know, feeling like your happiness is based on something that really doesn't matter. You know, if you feel like you would be happier with more money or more followers or a bigger home or, you know, more vacations or whatever the case may be, I feel like, you know, kind of getting to the root of that could definitely be more beneficial. And getting to the root of that will allow you to see how you can make yourself happy right now. Like, for example, if you feel, oh, I need a bigger place to be happy, how can you make more space in the place that you're in now? You know, like, I know I need a lot of new stuff for my place. Like, you know, I moved a couple months ago, so I feel like after you move and get everything in there, you're able to see, okay, I want to do this or change this or change this. So I want more space in my bedroom, definitely. So I definitely want to get a smaller desk. And I want to get a different bed so I can just have more space to walk around in my bedroom. So it's like, what can I do right now? Can I move again when I just moved? Or could I find some ways to make the current space work? It's like, if you aren't pleased with something, how can you, you know, manipulate the space that you're in and find solutions? And again, with the Strength and the Sun, you know, this is definitely the energy that we want to hold on to as we're getting through this space, as we are working through the kinks of, you know, trying to align in all spaces with what we want, because of course we want the money and the things, we want elevation in all spaces, but you know, everything is going to come in time, and it's just about making sure that we are understanding how important the energy is. You know, it's not just about the money, you know, because the money's going to come whenever, money comes whenever, but the energy when we get it is what's going to matter, you know. And if you're in a space where you're not in the right mind to receive it, You can lose it as soon as you get it, or you won't even be able to enjoy it because you'll be so focused on the next milestone, you know what I'm saying? So you really want to make sure that you're nurturing your mind and your energy in the space right now. So when you are into the, space where you can really enjoy the things that are being presented to you, then you really can enjoy them, and you really can just appreciate the space that you're in without stressing and worrying about it. And again, the sun is, just confident energy, beautiful, strong energy. We have strength as well. So a reminder that you are stronger than you think. A reminder that you just have the tools. This is the energy of confidence. This is the energy of trusting. Like, I don't have to second guess myself. I don't have to doubt if I'm able to do these things. Like, do I know who I am? Remind yourself of who you are. Be confident in who you are. And, give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a little more credit for the things that you are, seeing yourself do, and the things that you're seeing yourself achieve and come full circle in. Because I feel like anybody that's in this space right now, you've already accomplished a lot. There's already a lot that you have done. And I feel like it's important for me. What I've really been thinking about is that life is cyclical. I always say that because it's very, very true. And I have a few things that I like to say, and they just keep me fucking sane. It keeps me sane, girl, to know that life is cyclical and that everything is on a cycle, and that I'm going to be sad sometimes, and then I'll be happy, and then I'll feel bad again, and I'll feel good again, and I'll feel bad again, and I'll feel good again. Like, the bad stuff is not going to last always, and when I'm in the good moments, I savor it, and I try to be as grateful as I can, because I know that isn't going to last forever either. And that is really the only true thing, that nothing lasts forever. Sometimes you're going to be sad, but you will not be sad about that thing forever. It's going to change over time. I've dealt with a lot of grief. I've dealt with a lot of joy, and no feelings are, concrete. Like, everything, how you change about everything changes on a day-to-day basis. So I feel like, right now is definitely just about kind of just settling in this space of kind of being a little drained, but also pushing yourself every day to kind of find the energy to step back into the spaces that you've been wanting to step back into. And just, letting that sun energy just really give you what you need. Doing some sunbathing, getting some sun, getting some vitamin D. And just, letting the sun just kind of pour into you. I definitely would recommend getting some sun this week, guys. And we also have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. So I feel like a lot of us, could be doing the work because it's not just about us. If you have younger siblings, if you have people around you, or if you're just in a space where you have a platform, where you talk to people, or you help people, or you heal people, or whatever the case may be, everything that we learn ends up, helping and benefiting the people around us, because you're a better version of yourself, so you're able to serve them better in whatever way, regardless if you're conscious of it or not. So this priestess energy, this mystic energy, this teacher energy, someone who's very wise, someone who's stepping into a space of enlightenment, just understand the bigger picture. Like, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be hard, it's going to be frustrating, all of that, but we are going to be able to maneuver through these energies, just with that same thing that's always gotten you through. You're already doing it. Like, this is not something that we are, unfamiliar with. Girl, you are true to this. You are not new to this, okay? Like, we're getting through it. And that's just going to be good to think about as you're moving forward, that you're getting through it, and that, the things that you're going to have on the other side of this are really going to be beneficial for you, and they're really going to give you the knowledge that you need to just keep moving forward. So, yeah. Does anybody have any questions that they'd like to ask? And I'll just say a few more things, or maybe I'll pull an affirmation card. I'll pull some self-care cards. Let me do that. I'll pull some self-care cards. Let me straighten the back of this hair, girl. I'll pull some self-care cards while I'm seeing if anybody has any questions. And we'll see if anyone has any questions for me. I think I saw someone say earlier something about support systems for the podcast. I don't think I've ever done a video about support systems, but I do have a few videos about friendship. I do have a few videos about friendship. Oh yeah, this is just, a collective spread for anyone who sees this. Just a collective spread, and also some downloads that I've been having, some things that I've been experiencing. So we have Connect with Your Ancestors. Connect with Your Ancestors, of course, is the second ancestor message that we pulled in this reading. So definitely connect with your ancestors, guys. I have a full YouTube video about connecting with your ancestors, but I definitely will recommend, you know, spending some time in nature, preparing them a plate, bringing them some fresh water, you know, bringing them things that they like, honoring them in different ways, referencing them. Hold on. Okay. We have be still. Be still. Oh, Lord help us. I hate being still. I hate not doing anything. I'm such a busybody. But be still. And let's pull one more. Let me see if I can read what this question said. Do you recommend everyone use a social media platform? Definitely not. You know, you can use social media however you feel called to using it. If you want to help people, there's a lot of ways you could do it outside of social media. Social media is just a big way to market yourself when you have any business. But you don't have to use social media. You know, I know some people, I've gone to a therapist before that didn't use social media. Like some people just go by word of mouth, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to use social media. If there is a social media platform that you do like if you like YouTube, you can just stick to that. If you like, you know, Twitter, maybe you could just post like just whatever you feel called to use. And if you don't feel like using anything, then definitely just start working with friends and family and just telling them, hey, tell a friend and tell a friend, get you some business cards printed out. And, you know, just market your business like everybody did before there was social media. You know, there's still ways to market your business, and that can definitely be something that I can maybe touch on in the business advice video. And if you guys have questions about business advice, you can definitely leave them under this video. I'm gonna just mention it while I'm in here already because I already want to talk about it, but I am now offering business reboot services where it's basically an hour session and we talk about your business and how to kind of get your business from whatever step you're currently in to the next space, and you know, beyond that. So yeah, people ask me about business advice every now and then, but I have a business mentorship that people can do. So I haven't had any shorter business, you know, type of sessions. So that's something that I've recently put together, and I want to do a video about business advice, you know, and just talking a little bit more about the service. So if you guys have business questions, you can definitely let me know. And we also have Take a Walk. Guys, this is such a drag to me. Like, I literally stay inside. I'm terrible. Take a walk. So yeah, taking a walk, be still, and connect with your ancestors. So I think a lot of bubble baths will be good. You know, make sure you're eating good food. Make sure you're really loving yourself and caring for yourself right now in this space. You know, just make sure that you are honoring yourself in very, very beautiful ways. So yes, guys, I possibly will do one more spread and then I'll go ahead and dip. And I will see you guys later. I am planning on doing a podcast episode today. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be talking about, but I am planning on doing an episode, I believe. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good one. And let's go ahead and close this out. And again, you guys can book private sessions with me at the link in the description box. And yeah. Someone asked a question about cord cutting a family member. I think you can cord cut whoever you want, as ever you see fit. Alrighty, thank you, Gabby. Okay, guys, let's get into this final reading. So we have the Fool in reverse, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. So of course we have the energy of just moving forward and being focused and being disciplined, even through the fear, even through the feelings of, I'm not sure if I should be doing this, still make sure that you are doing the work. Like, even if you don't think anybody's going to buy it, still do the business plan. Even if you don't think it's going to work out, still write your goals down. Still see if you can invest a little money, or still just start saving to invest your money. Like, figure out whatever you can do to still keep going, even if you're not 100% sure. The full energy is about taking a new risk, taking a new start, literally starting from ground zero. So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be confusing. We're switching gears, but we're getting to a space now that's really going to lead us forward. And we're getting into a space now that's really going to give us the things that we need to help us, continue to be who we want to be and continue to get the things that we need. So no matter what, even if it is very, very scary, just keep moving forward. And that really sucks. But whenever you are in your next, position, when you're doing really, really good, plan for moments like this. Plan for moments like this. Think about what you can do to protect this version of yourself, because this is going to happen again. This will not be the first time that you have a bad day, a bad week, a bad month. This is not going to be the first time you're in a low space. Unfortunately, we remember the cycles of life. So when we are in these spaces, we want to just, think about how we feel, think about what we are struggling with, and make sure that you're able to protect yourself later down the line. And again, with the Page of Cups energy, this is about a lot of emotional experiences and, just manifesting a lot of beautiful things emotionally. So if you need new friends, if you need a good time, if you need some laughter, if you need to kind of feel like a teenager again, then allow yourself to get back into those spaces. Allow yourself to have fun and love and be loved, and don't work yourself too hard. Still have fun, still enjoy yourself, still take care of yourself, and still do what you have to do to continue to be who you are every day in every space in all ways. So yeah, I love y'all. Let's pull one more self-care oracle. I also have a lot of different tarot cards that I do not use. So let me know if you guys would be interested in either buying my cards, or let me know if you guys think I should maybe give some away in a giveaway. I don't know, but I have a lot of cards, tarot cards and oracle cards, that I just do not use. We have alone time. Remember that Queen of Wands in reverse energy, alone time. So be open to spending some time on your own. There is nothing wrong with it. Nurture yourself as much as you can. And yes, continue to put yourself first and give yourself what you need in all spaces, and especially this one. I love you guys and I value you. And everyone is human, and we are all confused, and we are all reeling, and we are all doing the best that we can. But there are a lot of opportunities right now to make the most out of the spaces that we are in, no matter how uncomfortable they may be. So I appreciate you guys, and I am going to do the business video soon, so let me know those questions. I appreciate y'all. Let me know what you guys have planned for the rest of the month. Let me know if you guys are doing big things for October, if you guys are doing big things for, November, December. Let me know what you guys have going on. And yes, I'm looking forward to, talking to you guys next time. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I thank you guys for being here with me as always. So yes, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bless.